Dead-Revamped. Let's get into it. Dead-Revamped back again. Gotta talk to the people. I gotta talk to the people, man. What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? It's been a while. X. What's going on, my brother X? What's going on with you? Man, it's been a while. Yeah, man, a long time, long time. I'm gonna be honest, X. Why I let some people get into it before I tell you, man? Cause if I say we family, gotta be honest, man. I can't, just say, whatever is okay. I'm here and that's it, and so man, I let some people get in here before I start. But today is basically, man, we going back. I was thinking about some things and I said, let me take it back for a while. Let me do that often, like, cause I know some people they catching up. So some people like Pixels, he always say he's about on season 7 or something like that. So I said, let me take it back a little bit. And just go back to certain events that just changed the whole dynamic of the show, that just changed everything for us. Sophia death was one of the things that changed everything. So some people said it was a breaking point for a lot of fans, and I thought it was maybe Glenn death, but some people said Sophia dying was it. It was it for them. So I don't know, man. We gonna get into it. And basically that's it, man. And whatever else y'all gonna talk about, whatever else y'all wanna talk about. But man, it's been a while. Um, yeah, it's been a long time, people. It's been a while. It's been a while. Everybody come in. Let me know who you are, where you from, man. Come into the chat, say something. Today we will be talking about Sophia, her death, and who's to blame for it? Who do we hold accountable for Sophia's death? I did a couple of videos a while ago about this, but I want to bring it live. I wanted to bring it here, and there's a lot of other stuff we gonna be talking about maybe tomorrow. And that's the thing. I gotta just do it, man. I can't keep saying I'm gonna do it and then I gotta deal with, you know. So I'm gonna just do it, man. I'm here now, and then we gonna talk. We're gonna talk about Sophia, the death of Sophia, and who is to blame for it. We're gonna go back. Let me see you. Come in, people. Let me know your names, where you from. And are you a fan of The Walking Dead? Let me know what's going on. Y'all can hit the like if if you like The Walking Dead. Hit the like, subscribe. Don't be a stranger. Subscribe. I've been gone for a while, but now I'm back again. You know. So we gonna just talk, man. Y'all come in, talk, and say whatever y'all wanna say, and I'm gonna just talk about Sophia and who's to blame for her death. I mean, I got on here at 10, so we can get. I'm gonna start it off. Get the likes, y'all sitting in here, like press the like, hit it, punch the like button, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna start it off, man. For me, it's I gotta say Rick Grimes, man. I don't know if I'm blaming him. I know he's one of the main factors, probably the main factor why Sophia is not here no more. I have to say, I don't want to. It was kind of hard for me. It was her mother. Was it? I don't know if I want to blame her mother or not. I don't know, but she has a part in it too, cause you can she could have, our kids, if you got kids, or if you don't, then you too young to have kids, but if you do, then you know that if you see yours, I don't care, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab her and snap, and I'm gonna, come on, come with me, come on, hurry up before more walkers come, I'm gonna take you, you coming with me. So I don't know if I blame Sophia mother or Rick. Some people blame Shane. Come on, Shane didn't have nothing to do with that. We talking about Sophia, people. Who is to blame for Sophia? And we going how it started. What led to the events? Why was she even under the car? How did she even get there? So yeah, man, we gonna talk about that and whatever else y'all want to talk about. Anything y'all any news? The news. Let me say something. I'm thinking about something. Who know? I didn't know that. I mean, well, Norman. I didn't know Norman Reedus had a son, and that's the big news today. It is, it's after the girl passed away. And that was big news for like a week, and now the big news is Norman Reedus' son. Daryl Dixon, well, we know it, Daryl Dixon, but it's Norman Reedus. He got locked up for domestic violence. And not his spouse. It wasn't his wife. It was another lady who thinks she got into a confrontation with his wife, and I guess he assaulted her or something, man. So that's the big news. Keep saying Daryl, Norman Reedus' wife, she got into a fight. He jumped in, helped her out a little bit. They supposedly beat up a lady. So Alexander Green said, I think it is Sophia's fault because she ran even though they told her not to. And Rick says, stay in place. And she ran off again. So X said it's about Sophia. It's her fault that she's gone. Who else feel like that, man? I can't. I watch it over and over again. I watched it 100 times. So she is a little girl. Like I've been dealing with that. I've been thinking about this for a while. She is young. You cannot tell a little girl, especially in that environment. You can't tell a little girl to stay put. So I think Rick Grimes definitely. Um, uh, uh, Hard for me is her mother or Rick Grimes. I don't know which one who's at fault more. You know. I don't know, X man. You blaming Sophia? I think I'm gonna blame. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rick. I mean that's my final. Yeah, I'm going with Rick. I think even people like grown people like smart people, grown, even people like that, like one of us, we grown people, we knowledgeable of certain things, but in that instance, I don't think that nobody thinks right. So in order for a young girl, in order for her to be thinking like, okay, I'm not gonna go under this car because I'm gonna get stuck, or she's, I'm not, I don't know, I don't agree with that is Sophia's fault. We talking about people who come in. Thank y'all for coming. Press the like button, and we talking about Sophia's death and who is the blame for Sophia's death. Like I said, I'm going on Rick Grimes, man. That's his one fault. That's Rick Grimes' one thing that he can't deny or he can't come back from, I think that, and I don't know why they haven't made it like a haunting dream of his. Like he never had a dream about leaving Sophia and telling her to wait, and I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. He never had a dream. He never thought about her. He never, I don't get it. I don't get that. Um, that that would have been in his dreams. If I wrote the script or whatever, it would have been occurring until maybe until he had some epiphany, or if that is that a right word for that? Maybe until he's seen her visually and then, in his dreams or whatever, and then he apologized to her. Then that would have been, I would have been like, okay, that, like Carol saw her in Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol. He saw her in, Carol saw her in the tunnel, and she got to say her final goodbye. That's something I think Rick should do that. I think Rick he should see her in his dreams or whatever, hallucinate, whatever, and then he should apologize. Like, I'm sorry for leaving you there, knowing you were a little young girl, you didn't know what was going on. And, older people get kind of confused in their head and they get all mixed up and stuff. So, I'm not. She was too young, man. Even though when he told her to stay. Um, she saw, and I, yeah, I would have stayed, man. You can't. I mean, but once again, she's a young girl, so telling her to stay is like, I don't know what that's like. Like that's like telling a kid and leaving them in the in a room full of candy, all types and all kinds, and they favorite candy, and telling them to all right, don't touch nothing. We're gonna be gone for an hour or two. Like, huh? Like, nah. A kid is gonna be a kid, and they gonna make, decisions that's not warranted. That's not. Um, they're just gonna make bad decisions, kids, man, and you can't hold them accountable for, what they do. So kids is kids. So Sophia was a kid. She was how old was Sophia? Was about 7, 9, 7, I think. So I mean, people may say she know better, or um, she was scared and she didn't know what to do. And who started? Can anybody tell me? I'm trying to think who started the horde. Did anybody make noise or what led up to that? I know I watched. I'm trying to think of what led up to Sophia's death. Like, what was the main factor? Like, did she? I mean, who did anybody shoot it? Did somebody shoot a gun or make noise, or then they attracted the walkers, and then and then that happened? I forgot, man. So, thanks for the like, people. Thanks, man. Somebody else like. Thanks for the like. I appreciate y'all, and thank y'all that I appreciate y'all, and thanks for being here. My words get all mixed up. But yeah, man, what happened to Sophia? Somebody time you talk. I want to come in and say something, man. Say what you think happened to Sophia and who's to blame for it. I know Alexander said Sophia, she's at blame for it. But I think Rick Grimes and some people I talked to think Shane. I don't know. That one is kind of strange to me. I've been looking at it, and I don't think Shane had anything to do with it. Shane's just. I mean, his attitude, or Shane. I mean, he wanted to move on. I know Shane wanted that, but I don't think it's Shane's fault for Sophia. Sophia getting killed. Some people think it's Shane's fault. I don't think so. I think if anybody is to blame, it's her mother and Rick. I think Rick mainly because he was the last one. His words, echoed for her. Like, if, you the last one there, so of course people gonna blame you. So I don't think, and her mother, maybe you can blame her mother for it, but I don't know, people, man. I don't know. What else I got, man? Yeah, we can keep, because that's the thing. Sophia's death. We talk about we can go in and out, and talk about Sophia's death. Let me know what y'all think. For me, I'm blaming Rick Grimes, man. He did tell her to stay. But kids, and like I said before, I'm taking you. I'm not, he ran off. It's crazy to me. When I think about it, Rick, he ran, he was able to lure the walkers away from her. He lured them away, so why couldn't he make a little spin back around and go get her real quick? Like, go get her. Even, all right, because I'm thinking, Rick killed plenty of walkers before. Like, this is not new to him. He could have killed both of them right then and there, right in front of Sophia. Killed, stabbed, did what he did. And he could have took her and they could have, and then that wouldn't have been nothing. That would have been about what? 2 minutes or something? That he took Sophia, he killed the two walkers, took Sophia, come on, let's go. I would have killed them right then and there. I wouldn't have, me personally, I wouldn't never I wouldn't have never left her to go anywhere. I wouldn't have, come on, you kill the walkers where they at. I'm killing them right there, so, yeah. I don't know, people. I don't know, having a hard time with that one. But who heard the news about Daryl Dixon? I mean, Norman Reed's son. That's like I said, that's in the news. He was arrested for domestic dispute. Norman Reed's son. He's a model, by the way. I didn't even know, like I said earlier, I didn't know he had a son. Let's talk. Let's talk about the upcoming season. We got about how many days? We can still talk Sophia if anybody want to chime in and say anything about Sophia. But we got, it's the 28th. We got about a couple of days before, a week. I would say about 2 weeks. We got about 2 weeks until Daryl Dixon season 3. Am I excited for it? I'm gonna watch. I'm not super excited because it's the same old thing. Like, well, they put more. Far as Daryl Dixon season 3 coming up in about 2 weeks, I say, give or take 2 weeks. I'm gonna watch, of course, but I'm not so overly excited because of, it's the same thing, the same theme, the same, except for they trying to do the Western and they trying to go back to the old West, like they said, and they trying to do like they trying to create the love story. It's all about love. It's all about, this young girl. First of all, it's about Carol and this guy, who I forgot his name. Who are we going? Are we gonna get back to it in a couple of days, another week or so? But it's about Carol and this guy. She's falling for this guy, and okay, the feeling's mutual. He like her. He like girl meets guy, whatever. Now that's starting it off, but he has a son. I don't know if you guys noticed, but his son is the kid who has the guy in Daryl Dixon 3, his son, who Carol falls for. Him and Carol has a relationship, but his son is one of the main characters. I don't know if his son's gonna survive though. I don't know. I've been watching the recent trailers for Daryl Dixon season 3. And that guy, that's his son, people. I want to put it, hopefully I'm not spoiling nothing, but I think they said it a couple of times. That's his son. So he's going to Spain. Well, they're already in Spain. Well, they traveled a couple, they got on a boat. Him, Daryl, and Carol got on a boat and they crashed again, Another boat crash for Daryl and Carol, and well, for Daryl. But yeah, it's the same thing for me. It's not. I don't know if I'm really like super excited for that, but I will tune in to Daryl Dixon season 3. But I don't know if I'm super excited about it. It's the same thing, love story. They tried to push it in the Book of Carol, if we remember, with Daryl and the girl. Oh man. with Daryl and the girl. So everybody know Laurent, his aunt. They tried to push the love thing with them, but now they really pushing the love story with Karen, this guy, and his son and a young girl. So they the two is the three new main characters. Well, it's a couple. It's a couple of people. They got this guy that's he's like Daryl said in the trailer, we gotta kill the king of Spain. I'm like, oh, okay, that's gonna be kind of exciting. I want to see how ruthless. I want to see, far as Daryl Dixon, the book. I mean, not the book of. Far as Daryl Dixon season 3, I want to see how ruthless this guy is. He's but whoever, we got 7 people in here. Please like the video. I mean, like the live. I was talking about Sophia at first. Who's to blame for Sophia? Now I'm getting into the Daryl Dixon thing. So press the like button if you come in here. You know, if you like The Walking Dead, but I'm talking about right now Daryl Dixon season 3 and what to expect and how excited are you? Are you guys excited? I'm on the fence about it. I'm not really too, but I'm gonna watch. You know, I gotta get my notes and come back here and talk to y'all. So I'm definitely gonna. But Norman Reedus, he talked about it's different. I don't see how it's different from you go to a place. We talking about Daryl Dixon, and y'all can chime in. Talk about Sophia, who's to blame for her death. But right now, Daryl said this is going to be different. Season 3, he said it's going to be different. They're going back to to before. And I don't know what is that saying. What is he saying? I'm thinking they're going back to when the season when everything started, like that thing. But you can't have that unless you got characters that's going to be around for a while. You know, like you're trying to build something with these characters. I don't think that's what this is, man. Season it's going to be over. Season 4 it's going to be done with. So I don't think that's what Daryl means. Maybe he's talking about the old West, like everybody else is talking about. You know, horses and carriages and things like that. I'm not too sure. I don't know. What else? Rick. We always talk about Rick coming to Spain. That's a big thing. Rick. Rick Grimes coming to Spain. What I did say before was I changed. Well, I told y'all before I changed my mind about Rick. And how it's gonna. At first, I was saying that Daryl and Carol will come to Manhattan. I was saying that first, but now, you know, after talking to some people, I'm thinking that Rick, I don't think Rick's gonna come, because I think, you know, they're gonna say, Rick, you've been gone for a while, stay put, you know. So I think other people is gonna come, they're gonna go to the CRM, they're gonna get these helicopters, and they're going to France. I'm thinking Laurent and Ash told Rick and the people that, you know, Daryl's in trouble, Carol's in trouble. Do they trust Laurent? No. Soon, they're not going to trust him that quick. So it's going to be a little trust issue, and it should be. They shouldn't trust people that Daryl been gone, now Carol's gone. They thinking like, okay, Daryl's probably been kidnapped. Now Carol's been kidnapped. So, you know, so they gonna really, I said this before, they gonna drill them and ask them a bunch of questions and, you know, but they gonna have to say some real things in order to get Rick and the survivors, our guys, to believe what they're saying about Daryl and Carol. Now, it's urgent. I need people to know this. It's urgent. Like, if you're not gonna tell me Daryl and Carol is missing, and they in trouble, and they in France, and you guys just happen to show up here, and I don't know. We got a couple of cells for people that we don't know, So we throw them right in the cell. So I think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna throw them right in the cell. We're gonna wait, and then they're gonna stay there until Rick. I'm not Rick. I keep saying Rick because Daryl. You know, we want the Rick and Daryl thing to come to fruition. But I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say other people. And who gonna come? I'm thinking. That's another thing I want. Well, it might be sometime. Cause what's the name just did a new movie. I don't know if it's a series or a movie. Eugene. I forgot Eugene real name, but Eugene. He's doing the movie. He's in a movie now. It looks okay. I should have wrote everything down. I did. I don't think I wrote it down. Let me see. No, I didn't write it down. But Eugene has a new movie, so he's out there. A lot of our guys is starring in movies, and they actually starring. So that's a good thing. What else? What was I saying? Daryl. So I don't know who's coming to. Y'all can talk to if y'all out there talk and press the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. But who y'all think? Who do y'all think is gonna come to Spain? Well, first they're gonna go to France. Because that's where Daryl and Carol had the trouble at. Laurent and Ash had to go on a plane. So who do y'all think is gonna go? Because I don't think Rick and Michonne, no matter, it's gonna be kind of. I'm not expecting Rick and Michonne to go nowhere. They just came back. They want to get reacquainted with their kids. So I don't think um, Rick and Michonne is going anywhere to look for that. I don't think they're gonna go on that trip. But I'm telling you what's gonna happen, people. Well, I sworn by my first analogy, and I thought what was going to happen. I said, Daryl and Carol will, after they deal with whatever they deal with in Spain, they will get on the boat and they will go to Manhattan. But I'm kicking that out the door, right? They not going to do that because it makes so much sense for the people at Commonwealth and Alexandria and to get together and to go look for Daryl and Carol. So, but I mean, right now they know where they at. So, and Laurent and Ash been there for about the time jump. I would say for about a year or two. If maybe some people could say, "Hey, wait a minute, hey, you're going crazy right now," because it's only been a couple of months. So they got there early, and then But I don't know how this thing is going. It's season 4, Daryl Dix. I don't know. It's season 3 hasn't. I mean, it's next week or something. But come on, I don't think. I think they're gonna have a time jump. So I think Lorraine's gonna be about 2 years, and I don't know why. It sounds crazy to me even saying that. It might be about 2 years. Wow, that's crazy. Come to think about it, now I may need to go do some research or something because I don't know if they're gonna wait that long or they're gonna say it's that long. 2 years, maybe a couple of months or so. But why would they even wait a couple of months to go and look for that? If Laurent and them made it. And that's another theory of mine. Maybe they didn't make it. Maybe Daryl and Carol is going to see Laurent and Ash. Maybe they had to make a stop in their plane, and now they are also looking for a way to the U.S. To Manhattan or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know, people, man. I got a lot of things I'm thinking about. Maybe they will go to this is hard. Maybe I'm trying to see how they gonna play this. Will they put Laurent and Ash in Spain, or will they already at the Commonwealth? I'm trying to see how the people gonna how they gonna play it out. What's gonna happen? Will Ash plane go down and him and Laurent is stuck in France and they try to, and Daryl will meet them and they will get caught up and I don't know, people. I got a lot, man. I don't know. Man, what do I'm gonna stick with what I'm gonna say Rick and Michonne stay put. Daryl, oh damn, Maggie's not there. She's not gonna come, so that's out of the question. Um, Damn, who's there? Father Gabriel. Um, okay. Oh, and this is another thing, people. I wanted to say. Aaron, he has, like I told y'all. So I don't know the actor's real name, so Aaron, like I said, Eugene got a new movie out. Aaron got a new. I'm gonna watch that soon. Aaron got a nice movie out. I saw the previews. I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, looks like a good movie. So Aaron, I don't know if they gonna. But you know how people film. You know how people film the movies like 2 3 years before, a year before, and then it comes out. So both of the movies is out. So maybe we will see Aaron. And how about Aaron and and Father Gabriel? Remember, we was trying. It was a lot of talk about Aaron and Father Gabriel having a spinoff. So what about Aaron and Father Gabriel linking up with a couple of people from the CRM, couple of helicopters, and going to France? Come on, that's possible. I'm thinking about that. Man, there's a lot. Wow. But what will stop Rick from not coming though? I'm trying to think. What just because he's been gone for a while and nobody and everybody like no stay and but I don't know, would that work for me, man? My best friend, the guy who went out, because he's gonna hear Daryl left, he went to find you. So it's like, damn, he's out there looking for me and he's in trouble, so am I gonna just go or am I that's hard, man. That's a tough decision to make, man. I don't know. That's a tough decision for Rick to make and Michonne to make, because I know she's not gonna leave him again. Like if Rick goes, Michonne is going. I mean, they got helicopters. CRM got the helicopters to make it happen. But at first I was like, they're gonna go by boat. They're gonna get another boat. But now I'm thinking about they connection. Now we connected to the CRM. So I'm thinking about helicopters and whatever else they got. And wait, excuse me, if they feel like, but it's no trouble though. I don't know. What I'm thinking is when they when they come to France, they're gonna meet the black guy. And I said this before. I was here saying this. I said this before. The black guy who left with the girl from the Book of Carol before they got in the tunnel. I said this before, and I think they gonna meet him. They gonna meet somebody that know Daryl and Carol that said, okay, they not here. After they all come and they try to figure out what's going on, they're gonna spend some time in France. The people from the Commonwealth and Alexandria and the new Hilltop is the new Hilltop. I don't know, but I think they're gonna spend some time in France first before they meet. They run into somebody who knew Daryl and Carol, and then they go into Spain and tell them, listen, they went to Spain to get, to find another boat. They had some information, and they went out there to find a boat. And man, but I'm thinking, man, in order for Daryl and Carol to get back to Manhattan or get, back to, with the Commonwealth or wherever they gotta go, They're gonna need a bigger. I thought about this. Not any. You can't just have any boat. You're gonna need a nice, sturdy, a nice boat for you to travel from Spain to Manhattan. So I don't know, man. And I wouldn't mind if Daryl and Carol and they whatever happened. There's so many things in theory and we can throw out so much stuff, but I think if they don't take that route with the Commonwealth and people coming from the Commonwealth to go to France, they don't take that route. If they don't take that route, they are definitely going to take the route of Daryl and Carol getting on a boat coming to Spain. It's only two ways to do this. Daryl and Carol getting on a boat and bringing whoever they bring. I think this guy is coming with them. I don't know if he has a son, the guy that Carol falls in love with. He has a son in Spain, and that's why they trying to help his son in Spain. So the guy got a son. The young boy is his son with the girl. They fall in love, and that's the whole love story. But so they gonna bring. I think they all might come. Daryl, Carol, the new guy, and the two, the new guy, his son, and whoever else gonna come. So it's only going to it's only going to end two ways. Daryl and Carol get on a boat, go to Manhattan, or the Commonwealth people is going to come to France and then Spain, and then they're going to all meet up, and then they're going to need them to battle these people in Spain. They don't look like, I don't really see an army or nothing in Spain like that. I don't know. I don't see an army. I don't see where they so they're so huge, and I didn't see an army in all the previews and the trailers that I've seen. I haven't seen an army, so Daryl and Carol can handle them, and that's something too that I've been thinking about. Daryl and Carol, okay, they good fighters. They can fight. It's just keep being they keep saving communities and saving people. I don't know how I really feel about that. And they just, they moving from place to place, and it's just them two, and they just in this world, and they saving people, and I'm not too cool with that, like, cause that don't really make sense for me. Like they just, I don't know, people. It's just it's just redundant with how people say it's just too much, man. So I don't know. So I'm hoping they hurry up, get out of Spain. I was hoping this would be the final season, but I knew that it wouldn't be. I was hopeful, but I knew that it would be a season 4 or 5. So we got season 4 coming up, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what route. And but remember, I said this, people. So only two things can come out of this. Daryl and Carol go to Manhattan, or the Commonwealth, Alexandria, get some people on helicopters from the CRM, and then they go to Spain. They go to France first, then they end up in Spain some way, somehow. And that's what I think is going to happen. So if y'all got anything, I'm trying to see, let me see what else. Man, I want to see, you know what I want to see, people, man? I want to see some doctors. Like I said before, I want to see some doctors. I want to see some new things. Introduce something new. Introduce, a doctor that was there when the whole thing started or something. I want them to introduce that, or bring a new light. I think that right there, I honestly think, people, if they go that route and bring some doctors in, I think people will start watching again. I think if they introduce doctors, they could do it in season 4. They don't have to do it right away. But I think if they introduce the doctors into this thing, into the fold of things, Daryl Dixon season 4, I think it will bring people back to start watching again. So, let me see. Do I got anything else before I get out of here? Yeah. Nope. I got some. Oh, I'm gonna do tomorrow, man. I might do Virgil's story. I'm gonna go back. I'm going back, people. I'm going back. Like I said, we was talking about Sophia, so I'm still here. If anybody wanna say something about Sophia and who they think is to blame, but I'm gonna go back tomorrow, do some research, and I'm talk about Virgil tomorrow, man. His story. We're gonna get the whole story, everything, where he's from, what was his journey like before the apocalypse everything started, and where he's at now. We don't know where Virgil was at. Who knows where Virgil? When the last time we saw him, he was with Connie. So, do anybody know where Virgil at? I'm gonna see, man. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch when him and Connie was in. Well, they came out of the house when they had the pharaoh people, the people who was crawling on their hands and knees and they couldn't walk. Well, I mean they could walk, but that was crazy in itself. That little couple of episodes with the pharaoh people. But Virgil was with Connie. Then he went to the house. He took care of the kids for a while. It was raining. It was a little storm out there. It was bad. Rosita went and fought some walkers. She went outside. Virgil kept the kids safe, and so tomorrow we definitely will talk about Virgil and Annie. Try to get Annie's story too, man. Um, Negan's wife, Annie. We're gonna try to get her story tomorrow. I might do a story on her, and I might do a story on Virgil. I'm gonna do their backstories, and I'm gonna see what's going on. Annie, we already know what's going on with Annie. They took her back, so Negan told her to go back, and so they took her back. But Virgil, we need to find out where Virgil at and what happened to Virgil. So that's gonna be, that's gonna be what I'm gonna tomorrow. Maybe if some news come out, but I'm gonna think of some things. I don't know. I just came here and just did it. I had my notes. I wrote some stuff for Daryl, in season 4. But I just came here and I didn't really do no research and nothing. I just came and from what I thought about Sophia, so I came here to talk to y'all about Sophia, and so that's it. I didn't really do no crazy research, but tomorrow I will. Tonight until tomorrow, I do some research on some things and bring y'all, some things. What's next to come, and maybe some Dead City stuff. I wanted to go back too, man, and ask y'all how y'all felt about. I'm not gonna say it now. I'm gonna go back tomorrow. Couple of things. We're gonna definitely talk, and I'm gonna try to get here at 9:30. Now I'm gonna start it up again, and like I said, man. Let me tell the people. Things happen, and things happen. I had people texting or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, man. Yeah, tomorrow, man. I'm gonna come. And we're going to talk about a lot of things tomorrow, and, but if anybody got anything to say or they want to, and I gotta say, it's not, I'm going to be, honest with the people. It wasn't people telling to me like family and stuff. Oh, it's not, what I'm doing is not, lucrative, it's not helping. And I got, I be up late and I was doing this thing for 5 years. No, not 5. I saw 5. I was doing this thing for, how long I've been doing my content creation? For about 3 years. So when the family is like, it's not benefiting. So that's what I wanted to let the people know, that people who really watch and, And that's it. It's really not. You know, I'm trying to do this thing, but it's really so I gotta focus on the family, and you know, so people, you know, I don't know, but we will. I'm trying, man. We will do this thing, man. Like I say, family. I'm gonna talk to y'all, and you know, and that's what's been going on. So man, I'm gonna try to get out. I'm gonna try to do it every day. Um, Try to balance this thing out, man, with family and with this, and because and a lot of things I didn't know about this. I didn't know you had 50 subscribers. You could have went live. I could have been and built a community, and you know, so I could have been did this, but I didn't know. And a lot of things I'm still learning and still getting acquainted with. So, but yeah, that's it, man. Thanks to everybody who came here and everybody who showed up, everybody who popped in, popped back out, everybody, you know, don't forget to subscribe. X, shout out to X, man. You the best, X. Number one in my book. Pixels, shout out to Pixels. He wasn't here, but Pixels, man. X, shout out to y'all and whoever else, you know, gave the likes. So don't forget, people, like, subscribe, share, donate. If you can donate to the channel. It would greatly be appreciated. Everything is going back into the channel, so anything. What else? What else? And we'll be here tomorrow, man. I want to say everybody, thanks for coming, for showing up, for just coming in here and showing up. We've been here for a little while. We started at 10, so we're about to get off, and I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow and come and share. Like I said, share whatever you want. Feel free to share, like, donate, and just be a part of the family, people. That's it, man. You know, just be a part of this thing, man. I'm gonna keep doing it. We're gonna just keep going, and I'm gonna do it. We gonna do it, us together. All right. I have some more for y'all tomorrow. Like I said, we're gonna talk about Virgil. We're gonna talk about Annie tomorrow, and anything y'all want to talk about. All right. So once again, love to y'all. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. Whoever came, whoever just spent a minute here or a couple of seconds, God bless y'all. And hopefully you and your families are doing amazing, absolutely great. I pray for y'all out there. You know, it is what it is. All right, let me get out of here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? Peace.